Hey, welcome to another episode of the Blackout Tips Podcast. I'm your host, Rod, joined as always by my co-host,
Karen.
and we're live on Labor Day, a Monday, ready to start off your work week by us working on the day that you have off because Karen wanted us to work for some reason. The official
yes, I almost would have was
I
like,
didn't ask.
no.
You asked me.
Oh, that's right. I did ask
Don't
you.
try to don't try to.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. No,
That's what you wanted.
He asked me, so I said yes.
Mm-hmm. You asked in general. You said you want to do a show. I said that's really up to you, and then you said yes, and I want to do it right now. So that's why we're doing the show.
Yes.
On
I'm making us work on the day off. My bad.
Tomorrow's the Blackout Tips Day, and also our wedding anniversary. So
Yes.
I'm gonna take it off. I've decided I'm not doing the show tomorrow. I will share everything on social media though. So you guys make sure y'all post stuff and tag us. You'll be listening to it tomorrow probably because y'all had the day off. And,
yes, so you be listening.
And unlike
to
us,
tomorrow.
you guys knew not to work. You guys are like, wow.
You guys had some common sense.
Yeah. We're not stuck. We're not addicted to workahol. So we know to take a good day when it's the Lord give it to us to go ahead and take that thing off. The official weapon of the show is
folding chair,
and the unofficial sport
bullet ball.
And bullet ball, extreme. Well, Karen, you got any banter?
I do.
All right, let me pull out the banter music. Do you have any banter? Talk to me. Do you have any banter? Talk to me. Do you have any banter? Do you have any banter?
I do.
Talk to me. Banter. Talk to me. Do you have any banter?
I do.
Banter.
I do.
All right, go ahead.
I just got one. My banter is short, and it's something that recently happened, and I don't know why this shit took me to death. Me and Roger went somewhere, and Roger with the waitress was like, "What do you want to drink?" And Roger said, Coke, and she was like, "We have Pepsi." Right? Okay, y'all just heard us say it. So then they had whales. So I was like, "Well, what's your whales?" She went through it, and I was like, "Give me a rum and a Coke." And then Roger brought that up to my attention. He was like, "You the one over here ordering a Pepsi and a Coke." I was like, "Oh shit, you is right." She did say they didn't have no Coke, so of course it's Pepsi and rum. And I don't know why my brain didn't click, nor did she correct me. But I guess everybody called it rum and Coke. So, but you know what? I take that back. She said she had just turned 21 and she didn't know a lot about alcohol. So, child, me and her both was on the same page. But they gave me what I wanted.
Well, there's so many things missing in this story. The first is, even if she turned 21, that means nothing. She would know what Pepsi and Coke are. So that's no excuse to be like, it's not Coke, it's Pepsi. But then two, the reason this even came up, because Karen got her drink. I didn't say anything, guys. She wanted a rum and Coke. Mm-hmm. She drank her rum and Pepsi for most of the lunch or whatever we were having. But then she said something about how she didn't like Long Island iced teas because it doesn't have any actual iced tea in it.
No. It's not the fact that I don't like them. It's just
you said you said some sort of disdain about the fact that they would name it Long Island iced tea without iced tea in it, right?
Yes.
That right. Okay.
Okay, I'm with you.
So you said something about how you don't like that it's named Long Island iced tea and has no iced tea in it.
It's a trick.
And I said, you're drinking a rum and Coke with no Coke in it.
And my brain was like, you know what? You're right. She did say Pepsi.
This blew Karen's mind so much that we are now doing a show because I think she just wanted to share that tidbit with y'all.
Yes, I told you.
In the banter segment. Mm-hmm. And now I got to make up the rest of the hour and however long from the news and everything that I've collected.
Yes, you sure do.
For the balance of the show.
Mm-hmm. They my random thoughts, and this was random to me.
It was random, yeah. It was very random.
You ain't saying it had to be connected to nothing.
I didn't. No. I'm fine with it. So I guess now we get into the rest of the show.
We do if you ain't got nothing.
All right, let's do some politics till we get mad, I guess.
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black.
People have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
There's an old saying in Tennessee, I know it's in Texas, probably Tennessee, that says, fool me once, shame on, shame on, shame on, shame on you, shame on you. Fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed.
I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go. All right. I guess the biggest thing happening right now is motherfuckers do not know if Donald Trump alive or not. It's crazy. Never seen no shit like this before in my life. Like, even when the White House is putting out proof of life or showing videos, this nigga walking around and shit, the videos from so far away, he not doing no press conferences. You know this nigga love a press conference.
He love a camera, don't he? A TV.
Can't wait to get in front of a camera and lie to you for your face. Motherfucker ain't doing no motherfucking press conferences. We already been on Health Watch. I haven't really covered it on the show because I'm not getting my hopes up, but he had like bruising on one of his hands that's like similar to people that need IVs. His legs look like two sausages at the calf area. It's no calf. It's just the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man shit going on with his shoes.
That's hilarious.
And then no one's seen him since Wednesday. He true social indifferent in complete sentences with grammar and shit like that.
He not doing it. Something.
So everybody is doing all kinds of speculation. People said they seen Melania at the hospital that the president goes to. They was like, she was at the, I forget what it's called, but she was at the fucking hospital, and this woman comes out. She's from, and the thing is, here's a problem.
They said it's called Walter Reed.
There you go. Okay. I knew it was a black name. I was gonna say Grady Cole, but I was like, I didn't know.
Ain't the Grady Cole Center?
Yeah, I didn't know. Anyway, the thing is, when you have a administration and a president who lies as much as this president and this administration does, I don't expect transparency, but the absence of it is going to drive us fucking insane because the sources can't really be vetted sources because they're a person went to the hospital and they said they saw Melania, then they made a TikTok about it. I can't go off of that. Mm-hmm. Now that could be true. Like that person could be telling the truth, but because our society is so fucked up and we're so craved for attention and dopamine and shit, I can't put it past anybody to float a conspiracy that's not true.
Yes.
The places that should be covering it, like the AP, who can get their access revoked apparently, even when the administration just don't want to cooperate. So you have legacy media that has a certain level of lack of access because they tell the truth,
right?
So they're not letting them too close because they might tell the truth. Then, and this is stuff that we do know, the White House puts out pictures of Trump like he golfing, he doing this. Turns out the pictures are old,
right? They're not even current.
They're pictures from like earlier in August. And they're putting them out like he doing, but they're lying saying he's doing it today.
Right.
Like they're not putting the picture out and being like, hey, it's him and John Gruden from 3 weeks ago. They're putting the pictures out like the president got on the golf course. He's fine. Everything's fine. There's rumors that JD Vance is trying to, get all the power behind the scenes so he can be president. I'm sure this is what he was banking on. And like the tweets, the Truth Socials look like Weekend at Bernie's because they don't sound like him. They're not all caps anymore.
The way he normally talks.
They're long, and like whoever's doing a Trump impression, they should have hired JL Covan because this shit is not close.
Right. People going, we know that's not even him.
And fake news is so prevalent right now.
Yes.
I hate that it's a term that he popularized because it is true that this fake news is so prevalent. I saw a quote going around attributed to Marlon Wayans talking about how he don't fuck with Snoop Dogg. And guess what? Guess why I kept seeing the quote, Karen?
Well,
big ass font on pictures on Instagram.
Oh no, that's not a news source.
It wasn't even a link to his Instagram. No news source was covering it, and I wanted to believe it. Like I would love for Marlon Wayans has been a good advocate for LGBTQ
I have seen that float down my timeline.
and I would love for Marlon Wayans to call out Snoop Dogg on of like, dude, what the fuck? And so you retweet it because you're just like, yes, Marlon, finally. It's not. I don't think it's real. So, I know that doesn't have anything to do with Trump, but I'm
that's
saying
dangerous.
The environment in which I would assume we would get some confirmation that something was going on with his ass is not this environment. The media has been basically stripped of any real access, and the kind of people who should want to report this and go, I'm gonna push the fuck, I want to find out. I don't care if I talk to every anonymous source in the White House, I'm gonna fucking find out what's going on with this guy. Those people did that to Joe Biden, but they won't do that shit to Donald Trump.
Right. And that's the thing that makes me very, very upset, because the intensity is not the same, the demanding is not the same, the criticism is not the same, the standards are not the same, they're just not the same. And if this would have been Biden or any other president, any other vice president, shit, it could have been a senator or a governor, we would have known something. We would have known what hospital they was in, why they was in the hospital. We would have had facts, quotes, even if they would have been quote unquote from anonymous sources, we would have known something. You mean to tell me the president of one of the largest countries in this world, nobody can find the fucking truth? He lies about his height. He lies about his weight. He lies about his health. He lies about everything else. Like, we can physically see the things that he is lying about, but nobody wants to do their part and tell the truth, because the part to tell the truth was beforehand, and the public is so goddamn stupid that the truth doesn't matter to them anymore. They'd rather be told a fucking bunch of fucking lies and a bunch of fucking theories that make them fucking feel good on both sides. Like, this is really a both sides things that led us to this bullshit where nobody can actually find out the truth anymore.
Yeah, so, I want to party. I'm like, is it, can we celebrating yet? But I can't party on this shit because I don't trust has been undercut in this country there in a way that I don't know that it's ever going to come back, because if the motherfucker pops up a month from now like Jamie Foxx or some shit, and it's like, well, he must have had a stroke, but he's walking around limping and looking all fucked up, but everyone's gonna pretend like it's fine, because the MAGA people are completely sold on the bit. They're not like, whatever is good for Trump, whatever he say do, they doing. They don't give a fuck. The motherfucker died. I know they gonna fucking have commemorative China like it's Elvis.
Yes.
Like that motherfucker's they gonna consider him a saint. They will, like, this shit gonna do more for him in death than Kobe Bryant. They gonna do more for him in death than Kobe Bryant. This motherfucker will be lionized if he dies for a certain type of person.
Agreed.
As opposed to being, the most hated man for a lot of us. But yeah, I mean, so yeah, I don't know what to believe. I do see people saying it, and I'm hoping that the motherfucker is not here anymore. But what the fuck what do I know? What do I don't want to be up, and I remember when they said like Kim Jong-un died or some shit, and the motherfucker just keep popping up, he fine. So who knows, man? I feel like evil never dies. And also, low-key, there's part of me that's so simmering always about this stuff that I'm like, we don't even deserve no easy outs. First of all, this won't mean mission accomplished.
Nope.
Republicans will still have control of everything. And the people will be a lot less public and narcissistic about it, which may be even more dangerous to us.
Yes.
To know that there's people like JD Vance who has no fucking soul and will go along with anything to get more and more power. I don't know that him being in charge is better than Trump. We assume it's better because he won't necessarily be true socially and tweeting about it, but it's still not good. No. Like, you can't give these people this much power and then think any of this is a real setback to them, because one of the biggest strengths is that Trump doesn't necessarily know how the government works, and he's always trying shit and getting it pushed back in his face that you can't do it. It just takes a long time. But JD Vance and these other people that have been lifelong politicians, they might be able to do the shit more efficiently than he's doing it.
Yeah, and everybody just wake up and all your rights just taken away. They voted overnight or like other bullshit. Like they ain't gonna make this ruckus. They're not gonna be as flamboyant. Like they're not gonna do the shit that Trump's going to do. They're gonna efficiently and effectively with the rules and the laws and the power that they have to just pass shit. And there's not gonna be a motherfucking thing that you can do other than fucking vote.
Trump DOJ decided to obey a court order to not deport children to Guatemala after a court showdown.
But now,
yeah, and this took an all hands on deck thing. Like this wasn't like a bunch of lawyers worked around the clock this weekend to challenge this from happening, meaning without those lawyers stepping up and doing this work, they would have shipped dozens of unaccompanied Guatemalan minors, unaccompanied, no parents, no guardians, on Labor Day weekend. They would have shipped them to Guatemala.
And ain't no telling what would have happened to those children.
Yeah, like so they had to, like these lawyers basically worked around the clock to save these kids from going there.
Like y'all can't,
for now, as you said.
For now. Like I said, they do shit, it gets struck down, if they fight it in court, and something like this, I could see it going to the Supreme Court, and I could see the Supreme Court folding and say, fuck them kids, send them wherever, and we don't care.
Yeah, and here's the thing, guys. Let's say Trump is sick or down or whatever, he's, possibly even passed already from this plane. This type of evil was moving in the night without him.
Yes, it's not gonna stop.
These evil motherfuckers are not going to. This is not a Trump. He might be the face of it, but it's not necessarily a Trump engine. Meaning, like, they'll let him be the mascot, but this evil shit they want to do, they gonna keep doing regardless of what happens with or without him. So I worry about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because the thing is, a lot of the shit he's doing, these are things that he's been that the Republican Party has been wanting to do for a very, very, very long time, and it's very frustrating when you talk to people, and maybe because I'm older, people act shocked, people act surprised, people act appalled, and there's nothing wrong with having these feelings, but at some period of time, you've got to get to the point where you're like, hey, I've got to fight, I've got to make a difference, I've got to make the change. I can't just roll over and die and just let them do whatever they want to do. As I said before, most of us on the left, we are law-abiding, follow the rules citizens. So like I said, all this mafia war and civil war, y'all not going to do a motherfucking thing. So get your ass in there and vote and do the easy shit, because most of us do not. We ain't the ones with the guns. We're not the people that we claim we are supposed to be. We a big ass dog with no goddamn bite. And when somebody comes and says, hey, get your ass in there, boy, we're going to get our asses in there and we're going to follow whatever the law says we're supposed to do, versus being in the place where the laws aren't fucked up in the first place.
I'm going to cut your fucking head off. Trump staffer threatened with decapitation, told his death will improve the lives of every American, says DOJ. Texas man is accused of threatening a staffer for President Donald Trump in a series of chilling, curse-laden voicemails, allegedly saying, I'm going to cut your fucking head off, bitch. Then I'm going to kill your fucking family, according to federal prosecutors, among other things. Thomas Krause of Austin is charged with transmitting an interstate communication containing a threat to injure the person of another after allegedly leaving multiple messages on the presidential worker's phone August 25th to August 26th. Have they found the dude that did this to Westmore? Or, like, I know he shared a voicemail. I wonder if they found that guy.
No, they don't care.
But anyway, interesting. Maybe this is the one that's not following the rules, that wants to do what Karen said. I don't know, but it's probably not boding well that we know his name. He's been arrested. I don't think he's going to get to accomplish his mission that he set out to do, if that's what he's into. Not saying he should, but I'm just saying if the real G's move in silence like lasagna, according to Lil Wayne. Former CDC directors say RFK Jr. is endangering Americans' health. And it's like 9 former CDC directors that served like under like everybody, all the way back to Jimmy Carter.
I could believe that. Yeah, because they know the importance of the job. Yeah, he don't give a fuck about the American people or the populace and shit like this. All the rules and regulations and shit like this with the COVID vaccine. Don't nobody know when they gonna get them, if they gonna get them, how many they gonna get, if your insurance company gonna cover this shit. Like, it is fucking all over the place. They purposely aren't making any like solid rules and regulations. Because before this, it was it is coming on this date. This when you're getting it. Blah 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 blah. But now you go and nobody fucking knows shit.
White supremacy is so fucked up because, like, why is this man in charge of anything?
Right.
That's crazy. Y'all hate us that much?
They do.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all? That's crazy.
Yeah, they rather everybody die.
This man shouldn't be in charge of his keys to his house. Who the fuck hate black people, brown people, gay people this much? You're endangering everybody's health. He's not the CDC director of black people. He's the CDC director of everybody. He getting rid of vaccines for everybody. Now, let's say some of y'all are vaccine denier motherfuckers, or you're against the COVID vaccines or some stupid shit. That could be some people. I won't lie. That might be even a big group of people. What it is not is the majority of people.
Right.
How the fuck is this nigga in charge of any goddamn thing? This is crazy. Mm-hmm. Let's be generous and say there's 20% of people who are like anti all vaccines. The 80% of us who claim to be pro science or at least pro, like, let me just take it in case, are letting the 20% run us. That's what the fuck happens. And this was on the ballot. We did know. We knew Trump and him was cozying up. We knew that they had a little handshake deal of, I'll tell my people to vote for you for president. I was going to talk to Kamala, but she wasn't trying to hear me be CDC director. I wonder why.
She looked and she said, fuck no.
And you still let this motherfucker win.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the country we're in. Like, it's, once again, people gonna say something about Democrats and messaging. The message was clear as day. I'm not a genius.
Nope.
I understood what the fuck was gonna happen if they won.
And this
is the spoils of victory that we are experiencing. And we the motherfuckers getting spoiled. The vaccines are spoiling. Our bodies gonna spoil under this dude. But yeah, 9 former directors going back to Jimmy Carter are like, this motherfucker bipartisan threat to American health. And yet Trump don't care about his own health.
He don't.
We are fucked. Because at the end of the day, a person like him, person like Donald Trump, all these motherfuckers will go get the best fucking expert they can for their own health. When Donald Trump caught the COVID, this nigga was in there on the goddamn Captain America super soldier formula.
What? Taking gamma rays.
Right. Well, come on now. Like, for them, they got the best. It's for the rest of us that they don't give a fuck.
Right.
But yeah, he's a threat to American health. And then the last thing is this. We had signs of hope, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work out, I don't think. Rudy Giuliani got injured Saturday night when the vehicle was riding in, was rear-ended on the New Hampshire highway. But he was released from the hospital. So it looks like he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, Bigfoot, Littlefoot gonna be all right.
He gonna be okay. So, and then Trump, or weekend at Donald's, I don't know who the fuck tweeted this shit. Truth Social did, but somebody from the Trump administration said some shit about they want to give Rudy Giuliani like the Medal of Freedom, which I got very excited when I first read the headline, because I read that before I read he was released from the hospital. And when they said Medal of Freedom, I thought, posthumously? Like, that sounds like something you give to a motherfucker you don't expect to be around much longer. It's like when y'all gave that shit to Rush Limbaugh and he was up there coughing and shit, and you was like, any day now. Any day. I know I watch Pot Never Boils, but this motherfucker right here is shimmering on the top. And now Rudy Giuliani is actually released from the hospital. I'm like, that's not the release I want. I want his soul to be released.
You want a different
to
type
the pit of hell. But anyway, it's all jokes, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on. I am mad. I've been mad from the first story, but I figured we give you some politics, so we do some part of our job here. I don't know what other news can we cover. What won't make me mad? Maybe do some gender wars. That always brightens the mood for me. Do some gender wars and then try to come back to this shit. Let me type in there we go.
We're going to war. The gender war. There's a war going on outside. Gender war. There's a war going on outside. Gender war.
Woman states the difference between single mother and a baby mother. Okay. It's a minute 42 seconds. The caption on it says PSA single mothers. The Twitter account is Rap House TV, which I'm sure is owned by some Russian ops that keep us fighting in the community.
Of course.
726,000 views, 766 replies. So not that viral, but let's see what she had to say, Karen. Well, actually, how are you feeling already about the setup?
Oh yeah, she like doing that thing where you're laying down like you're about to show some titties.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
type
that is
of
one of my favorite poses.
Thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but okay. So far, okay. All right, that's how you feel about that.
Good morning. We getting right into it. Who the fuck gave y'all this title as to call yourselves single mothers? Y'all bitches is not single mothers. Y'all are difficult bitches. A single mother is a female who raises her children or child alone because the father of her children or child is either incarcerated, deceased, or just a flat-out deadbeat. So if your baby father doesn't fall under any of those categories, you're not a single mother. Some of y'all are baby mothers. You let the father see the kid, but you're just irritating. You're toxic. You want to argue. You want to be with him. Y'all know what.
So she's already a 10 out of 10 on the pick me scale because she went straight at the women. No, the men are of course all blameless, and I think you made a good point when you talked about how she was laying in the bed with the titties out and the full like, makeup, hair,
like that camera, like
earrings, like lip gloss. Like she wasn't really just chilling. Like I woke up like this, but it's that feeling of like I need to look great for what I'm about to say because the women are gonna definitely go in on me, and they normally do attack looks first. So yes, that makes sense that she put the spider leg eyelashes in every. Like she wanted to make sure the presentation was the best possible for the amount of slander she was going to just throw at women. Now she is a black woman, but it feels like it's giving a lot of like tropes about anti-black women tropes as the reason. Like the men are perfect, the women are terrible, and that's the only reason the men aren't, with the women or involved in their kids' lives is because something the women did.
Y'all love that title. But the rest of y'all bitches are difficult bitches. Put that shit in your bio. You're not a boy mom. You're a difficult bitch. I call you up to get my kid. You say, yeah, it's cool. But let me ask you a question. You still with that bitch? What that got to do with anything?
Is she reading a script? Is she AI? She literally has the perspective of a deadbeat ass dude. She even says she's talking like she's the dude.
Yes.
That's crazy. Like she really it's like she saw a dude say this and then she just stole his fucking lines. Cause she's like, when we want to see the kids, like I thought you were the woman.
With that bitch, what that got to do with anything? Click, you hang up. Now you sending him a long paragraph telling him how you're never going to see your kids, how he's getting put on child support. Does that sound like a fucking single mother to you? Or does that sound like a difficult bitch? Does this sound like a mother who's fucking tired, posted on fucking Instagram? Oh, I need a break. Postpartum is so fucking hard. You got the break, bitch. You so tired, but you got a whole bunch of mouth to argue with a nigga who just want to see his kid.
You think she's happily married and yeah, I wonder what her life's like
I agree
to be making this kind of content.
And I might hate to be like that, but
I mean, I do wonder. I don't know the answer, but you put yourself on the screen, so I have to ask, like, because it's kind of like when Shannon Sharp shits on women, and you like, so I guess your life perfect is like, actually, I just lost $20 million settling with the OnlyFans model who accused me of sexual assault. I'm like, okay, well then maybe I will keep paying for dates. Maybe I will let women order appetizers.
Guess
Shannon,
what? 150 is a lot cheaper than 20 million.
You're not a single mother. You're a difficult bitch. When you bitches have conversations and you try to make yourselves a victim out, yeah, girl, I was with my kids all week and I'm a single mother. Stop telling bitches that. Tell her I'm a difficult bitch. My baby father wanted.
I also don't think it feels like she's like trying to do a Patrice O'Neal bit, but also but without as much humor.
Right.
But also like it doesn't feel like actual advice. Because no one's gonna tell their friends I'm a difficult bitch. That's why I had to be with my kids all weekend. No one's ever gonna say that.
Right.
So I don't think her advice is designed to be realistic.
See my kid, but because he don't want to be with me, and because I think I run the shit over here, shit don't go how I go, how I say, then shit's not going. Why don't y'all start telling people that? Y'all bitches is not single fucking parents. Leave that shit in 2025 too. Pack that shit up.
Yeah, just send this directly to Brittany Renner and leave the rest of us out of it. Let's see. Replies. The women who need to see this will never see this. Just the way the world works, says a man. She is spitting, says another man. Sound like she fucking that nigga that's trying to see his kid. I don't know. She too mad, but some points were valid, says a woman. Cartoon woman. I don't know. And now the kid's all fucked up and gay, says Snoop Dogg.
I'm about to say that came out the top ropes out of nowhere.
Y'all love changing the definition. By law, if you are not married, you are a single mother / father. Not if your baby daddy died or in jail. If you are not married, you are a single parent. That is true, because whenever you have to fill that out on forms, it does not say because the father is deceased or whatever, deadbeat.
You just single.
Someone said a single mother is a mother that isn't married. Y'all need to stop changing that shit around to fit your narrative. And then they posted the legal, like the definition from the internet. Someone just posted on point with a picture of Joe Rogan being excited at an MMA event. A dude says, I love when a woman calls the truth down from the heavens and lay it down on other women to open some eyes. She be giving shorties hell, so maybe this is her thing. Is she be like shitting on women all the time?
Yeah, it sounds like she do something for male gaze and male attention.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So 0 to 10, Karen, what would you give this gender war?
I would give this about a 6. The biggest reason why the score is not higher because you don't have more females comment. Because the gender war, you want both parties in there.
Females? Tom, don't you mean difficult bitches, Karen?
I'm sorry. The difficult.
Thank you. Let's get it right.
The difficult bitches ain't bitching in there, so that dropped the score. The reason why I gave the score as high as I did, because like you said, she came in with the right tone, with the right attitude, lights, cameras, action, makeup, had it where, she was like you said, you got to be put together. You got to be popping, quote unquote. And this is one, not really a gender war, but more for male gaze, because the whole message was you basically advocating on behalf of men.
It really feel like AI to me. I'm not joking. And like, it might not be, but I'm just saying this is why it doesn't work for me. I only give this like a 3. The reason it doesn't work for me is because it's so over the top. I can't imagine this truly working. Like, I don't think,
like, who talks like this?
I don't think anyone there's no, like, I don't even think the women she's talking about are gonna be outraged. I think they're like, fuck this bitch, and then they just gonna move on with their life.
And that sound like that's what they did.
And I think the only people you see really talking in the comments are just men who are like, I hate women and thank God this sister is saying this, but it's not really they don't even really respect or believe in this woman either. They're like, I don't know. It's just so over the top that I really, like, I think if she turned it down like 10 notches, she might have been able, like, if she would have not even said difficult bitches, if she just would have switched it up to like, you're not a single mom and this is why, because your man ain't dead, it wouldn't have seemed as like so over the top hateful.
Yeah, but this is so extreme, and that's one reason why my score wasn't as high, because I'm like, this is so extreme.
It's so aggressive that it loses something, and there's no man in it, so at least you don't have the optics of like if a man said it, I almost would. Well, no, I still would give it a low score. It's just really too aggressive. She really needs to calm it down, like 10 notches if she wanted to really like have some staying power.
Yeah, like somebody chat GPT, angry black woman talking about single mothers, and this is the skit that you get.
Right? Yeah. All right, let's move on to something else. Let's do a little bit of white people news. Been a minute since I did some white people news.
Let's see what's happening in their world.
Excited to the barbecue. We might be problematic or a little bit bitter. The sun's really harsh on our fragile pieces. White people news.
Prince Jackson announces engagement to longtime girlfriend Molly, 8 years down.
Woo!
Prince Jackson? You don't recognize this young man right here?
Oh, Michael Jackson's son?
The eldest of Michael Jackson's sons.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I can't see the resemblance. When you look at him, you don't see the Michael Jackson DNA.
No.
You don't see Gary, Indiana when you look at this boy. You don't see
I do
you
not.
don't see Janet, LaToya, you know, Tito, Jermaine.
I'm so
Joe.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I thought it was some actor somewhere, and that's what they called him. My bad.
Prince Jackson, the eldest of Michael Jackson's 3 children, announced his engagement to his longtime girlfriend Molly, who is a white woman. So we got an interracial relationship.
Yes.
In a sweet social media post with a carousel of images set to his late father's 1987 single, I Just Can't Stop Loving You, the 28-year-old identified his bride-to-be as Molly, but acknowledged the couple's 8-year relationship in his caption. Man, they really... I mean, I feel bad for him because I feel like he got to do a lot of stuff with Mike's image and likeness because, you know, if not, we wouldn't think of Michael at all when we look at him. So it's like everything.
Okay, but then I don't
he gotta
feel
like
bad.
he gonna have to moonwalk to the altar.
Yes, he is.
They're not gonna have a ring. They're gonna have a glove. 8 years down, infinity to go. Molly and I have spent a lot of time together and made incredible memories. What if he talked like Michael? I've never heard him talk, but what if he talked like Michael because he
don't know what none of them kids sound like.
What if he talked like Michael because he need us to keep remembering he Michael's son?
Possibility.
8 years down, infinity to go.
I hope not.
Molly and I spent a lot of time together and made incredible movies. Other images captured a couple sweetest moments throughout their 8 years together, including the pair posing with Prince's paternal grandmother, Katherine Jackson. Molly she's like, who are these white people? Okay, yes, the babies. I remember you.
I remember you.
Molly was also present for Prince's college graduation. Was Blanket there though? That's the real question. We traveled the world, graduated, and grown so much together. I'm excited for this next chapter in our lives. We continue to grow and make great memories. Fake memories, my bad. I love you, Babs. His caption concluded with a blowing kiss emoji. Prince's cousin Tyrell Jackson, the son of the late Tito Jackson, shared his happiness in the comments, saying smiley face, blue heart emoji, prayer hands emoji. Congrats.
Good luck to you all.
Yeah, we love to see it.
That's all I got for you.
Yep, we love to see it, guys. Chloe Grace Moretz marries model Kate Harrison after 7 years of dating. Chloe Grace Moretz, you may know her as Hit Girl from the Kick-Ass series.
Oh, the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I know who that is.
Yeah, the Kick-Ass actress tied the knot with the model Kate Harrison, 34. The actress is 28. The model's 34. Over Labor Day weekend after 7 years of dating. According to Vogue, Moretz wore a stunning powder blue gown with matching opera gloves by Louis Vuitton, while Harrison matched her romantic vibe in white. A big part of the wedding is about sharing things that Kate and I love with everyone that's going to be there, Moretz told the outlet ahead of the event, which Vogue confirmed happened over the weekend. Damn, that's the whole article. All right, well, that's a picture of them. I guess this.
Did they get married in the States? Because that's the, you know.
Oh, here they go. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was asked, did they get married in the States? Because if they did, after a while, y'all got married for nothing. Trump gonna be like, this is not valid.
Even if you didn't get married in the States,
he gonna tell you, going back where your marriage is then.
So there's fishing, horseback riding, and poker. Kate made a custom poker mat herself. So we're going to kind of be leaning into it. Our second day is going to be line dancing and everything. The outlet shared photos from the bride's final fitting at the design house's atelier. I don't know what that is. In Paris, I'm not that rich. Photos revealed that Moretz's traditional something blue turned out to be her spaghetti strap satin embellished floor-length gown by the iconic design house. It's just me. It just feels like me. The Carrie star told the magazine of the unique dress, which included a light blue veil. So there they are hanging out together. Just a lot of pictures of them hanging out. I thought we were gonna get like some wedding pictures, but none of these appear to be photos of the wedding.
Mm-mm.
So anyway, but good for them.
Mm-hmm.
We love to see it. That's some happy news. I love Chloe Grace
is.
Moretz. And you know, she I remember they made a Family Guy joke about her legs and stuff, and then she got very upset because people kept making jokes about how her legs was too long and shit. So, you know, that kind of stuff can bother you. Zoe Kravitz.
I know who that is.
She admits to accidentally dosing friends with shrooms 4 times.
What?
She was promoting caught stealing with her co-star Austin Butler. She was doing an interview for Vanity Fair's lie detector test. And during the interview, Butler asked Kravitz if she had accidentally taken hallucinogens before. She responded by saying, "Nope. I never accidentally taken hallucinogenics, but I have accidentally dosed several people." Hilarious.
No, it's not. Particularly if you're somebody that didn't plan on being dosed, that's a problem.
She explained that these incidents were never intentional and involved friends that went into my fridge when I wasn't home. The actress added that it had happened 4 times, including one memorable occurrence when she was shooting The Batman. My friend came to visit me from Paris. We went into my fridge when I wasn't there, ate the chocolate mushrooms I had sitting there, and called me, and I had to leave work and take care of her. She mentioned it happened again about a month later with a different friend, noting that the experiences taught her to label everything.
How about lock them up? Label.
But also think you don't go into people's fridge and just eat like an unmarked chocolate, she said, unless it's like Hershey's. I don't know, just like that her life is this good that she can say that crime out loud and everybody's like, adorable.
No, that's not adorable.
Hilarious.
Mm-mm.
So shout out to her and her friends. They sound like they have a good time. I'd like to party with her. And if you watch The Studio, there's a great thing about her accidentally getting dosed on mushrooms at the party. And that final it's either the final episode or the penultimate episode, and it's hilarious. Studio, Apple TV. Pamela Anderson's romance with Liam Neeson was a PR stunt for The Naked Gun. They were never dating. Their flirty red carpet vibes were actually part of a marketing stunt for the movie, according to reports. Their chemistry was real on camera, but off it was strictly business, a source told OK. Pamela Anderson is a pro. Liam Neeson is a pro. They knew leaning into the rumors would get attention. According to TMZ, the actors who played the love interest in the reboot were actually far from being a couple. They didn't once see each other between the time camera stopped rolling in June 2024 and the start of the press tour for Naked Gun more than a year later. And when they were together, it was never one-on-one, sources told the outlet. If they were having dinner, they were usually joined by their assistants. Still, both Neeson and Anderson gushed over each other in the lead up to the release of the film. With Pamela, first off, I'm madly in love with her. She's just terrific to work with. I can't compliment her enough, I'll be honest with you. The Baywatch alums seem mutually smitten, calling the 73-year-old Neeson a perfect gentleman. Before being linked to with her co-star, she had been married 5 times, blah, blah, blah. This is, and I'm not joking, without exception, this is legitimately the worst thing Liam Neeson has ever admitted to. It's the worst.
Did he admit to this, or this is news sources saying
it? Whatever. It did. If this is true, this is the worst thing I've ever found out about Liam Neeson while he was doing a press run for anything. He has never said or done anything that has made me as upset as I am right now.
Nothing worse than this? Okay.
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
He would have to literally come looking for me to hurt me. If that's what he gonna have to do. He gonna have to find my black ass and hurt me, because I don't appreciate him playing with my emotions like this. I was rooting for you. I knew you had your dead wife.
Yes.
That had died, and I said, this man done found love again. He's hope for all of us.
Adorable story.
It was so beautiful. And you ruined it, Liam. You ruined that. That's you. That's not my fault.
I hope they're telling fake news and they really are together.
You're a real piece of shit for this one, man. You canceled. I've never wanted to cancel you before, but you cancel now because you play too much.
I'm not canceling you.
Nah, you play too much. I don't appreciate it.
I'll be there for Naked Gun too.
Now I'll tell you whose love is real, 100%. Trailer.
Who?
Travis and Taylor. Trailer.
Oh.
They announced they getting married.
You said, I was like, who?
Yeah.
Chad, that was the top news. Chad, that's been white people news for 2 weeks, a week and a half, however long it's been.
I love it. I got 8 alerts from 8 different types of accounts when this shit happened. I got my news alert set up because I can handle it. Apia. Some of us got the brains that can take it. Our boundaries are strong, so it ain't gonna fuck my day up. But I got 8 there. It was like people that don't even bang with each other. It was like, first it was like People, then it was the Daily Mail, then it was like Game Informer. I was like, cause he in Madden? What the fuck? Like, what is that? Why are you?
She got a game coming out.
Sports Illustrated, The Score, FanDuel sending out like odds on the marriage. Like, what the fuck?
I can see them going odds on the marriage.
Nobody has ever been this fucking famous before. That every type of news
they're like
source,
over under.
Right? Like y'all don't even do the same thing. These news sources.
And every time they go, so it's a big thing. I think it was at a college, one of his college games, and Chad, they was plastered everywhere.
Black Planet, Taylor Swift married. What about Kayla Nicole? You know, that's how the black people was talking about it.
yeah, that was their thing.
Yeah, they announced it. It was a secret proposal 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so it already had happened.
They had a romantic photo shoot and everything.
Oh, adorable.
Showing off him proposing in a rose garden. I have pictures.
Chad, you know they made them sign up whatchamacallit and be like, you better not say shit.
Nobody has ever been rewarded this much for going back to whiteness. Nobody. Not even Justin Timberlake. This is the highest I've ever seen it get. This man went back to whiteness and he got the white queen.
Yeah, he did. The queen of the whiteness.
He like, if he really do get this marriage, this man will have done the impossible, because none of us thought Taylor could be held down by no man. And for her, it's nothing but on the ups, because like, if one, you know, she's not finna let this man touch a dollar of her money. You know she not. But two, if they ever do break up and get a divorce, the album.
Oh, that album will be fucking flames.
The album, Adele will be like, goddamn.
Right? And y'all know she can sing her heart out when her heart broken.
Cause you know she love a good breakup album. If Taylor get a fucking divorce breakup album, man, they gonna have to build stadiums to hold the amount of white women that's gonna want to see that shit. We don't have the stadium capacity
for it. They're gonna have to put TVs on the outside for everybody to watch it, in case you didn't make it on the inside.
And they need to listen. I know y'all listen. The news. Nobody's watching the news. They need to show this wedding the way they showed the royal wedding.
I'd watch it. And I'm not even gonna lie.
I didn't even try to watch the royal wedding. And I know y'all did, because y'all like black people and y'all fell in love with Meghan. I'm not an anti-Meghan person in any level. My point is, I'm not that interested in the royal family or Meghan in that way. But I went to play basketball. I came home. The wedding was just on TV. It was on all the channels. So I ended up watching some of that wedding.
Yes, regardless if you wanted to or not, because it wasn't on. It was on every channel.
This basically the royal wedding for America, for black. Well, not for black America, but for white America, it is. Mm-hmm. They should put this shit on Fox and CNN and fucking. It might be the only thing that gonna bring everybody together in hate and love.
Yeah,
I'm not saying everybody gonna be rooting for it, but they gonna fucking watch it.
I would actually watch their marriage.
Yeah.
If she's smart, she gonna make it's gonna be live on Hulu, YouTube.
She put in her caption, your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married. I'm not sure what this emoji means, but yeah, let's go. So they said the jury, from which appears to be the Old Mind Brilliant cut, and from Kendrick Lebeck at Artifacts Fine Jewelry, worth an estimated $675,000 to $1 million for the wedding, for their engagement ring.
Woo! At a place that 8 people know where it's at.
Yep. They both 35. Yeah, when they went to the game, they said shout out to Liz. We were eating dinner with her and Keith, and Liz said, because I did see them on TV at the Cincinnati college football game, and they was in the booth or whatever, in the not the booth, but y'all know whatever it's called. And she was drinking with her left hand and moving her left hand a lot, and they was like, she right-handed. I was like, yeah, but she need to show y'all, she need to stunt on y'all real quick.
I would too.
She's like, let me just get my drink, and she had to lift it up with the other. Right. Can I get security? Can y'all help me lift my hand so I can get?
Ain't that the truth?
I just want to take a sip of my drink, but I can't. This ring is so heavy. Oh my god, this is like the Infinity Gauntlet. Thank you, everybody.
It costs just as much as the Infinity Gauntlet.
Leave it up. Thank you. When she was waving to people in the stands, because they was like, it's Taylor on the Jumbotron, they was waving at her. And she was waving like she was waving like Puff Daddy doing the keep your rollers in the sky.
Right. Like, y'all can't see me.
She was doing John Cena, you can't see me. But yeah, this is a beautiful shoot, by the way.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so
I can't believe there are places that exist that look like this. That's how not rich I am. Like, oh my god, look at this, y'all. She got married in a shire. Or got engaged in a shire.
She got married in a forest.
Yeah, I see Frodo back there.
Is Alice in the background?
Gandalf is one of the talking trees got up. And
where's Snow White?
Right. Good grief. This is them on the podcast looking happy together. This them at
They may not stay there long enough. They're gonna have a witch pop up with an apple.
Yeah. Are we still doing the they mama hate her thing, or are we over that?
Well, she ain't got no choice now.
Here's her with Brittany and Patrick.
Because guess what? She ain't gonna be the number one woman, no matter how much she want to be.
What was going on with his outfit? Because he was dressed a little too black. This must have been before. This must have been a while ago when they first got together.
You know it was.
Well, he was still trying to decide, but now that he looks like an officer, he's done. He went on stage. He made a shock on stage appearance at her London Eras concert. How come the Taylor Swift haters don't ever talk about this kind of shit? Because they love talking shit about her going to his job and being and watching. That's all she really be doing is watching. And they be mad as hell, like what would a woman do watching football? What the fuck? But then this nigga be singing along with her songs on stage in a top hat and tails, and nobody's picking on him for this shit. Nobody's like, that nigga don't like no Taylor Swift. He don't listen to her music. No, fuck out of here. Anyway. Let's see. Do a couple more. This has been the good detox that I needed. Mingus Reedus.
Who?
Mingus Reedus.
Mingus Reedus.
Son of the Walking Dead star Norman Reedus.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, huh?
He's been arrested.
Oh no!
On assault charge.
Oh no!
25. First of all,
he gotta realize he can't beat his daddy's acting.
First of all, no disrespect, but also I don't know how this can't be disrespectful. You can't ever come back around. You let a nigga named Mingus beat your ass. You can't never. Like, you can't.
This
never.
Was Guess the Race. I'd have been like, black.
For motherfucking name Mingus beat your ass. I wouldn't even say black. I don't know a black Mingus. You know some black Minguses?
No.
Right. You just saying stuff.
I am.
Nobody knows a Mingus.
No.
Nobody. You can't
I'm
get
just making that assumption.
Nobody's ever said the words, hey man, Mingus looking for you.
If they do, you in trouble.
I wouldn't assume I was in trouble. I'd be like, and what he gonna do about it with his bitch ass? I don't know a Mingus.
I don't know a Mingus.
Mingus sound like a Charles Dickens character. Mingus sounds like a fucking chimney sweep. Mingus in 2025? Who's naming that kid Mingus Reedus? Come on, man. I know all names are made up, but that's extra made up, man. G.R.R. Martin was like, not for Game of Thrones. That's too much. I'm
pretty sure that name came across. He was like, no.
Nobody's named Mingus. Come on now. That's crazy. Anyway, Daenerys will be meeting with the Dothraki, but apparently it's taken into custody in Manhattan after allegedly getting an altercation with a 33-year-old woman on Saturday. He's a 25-year-old model.
Damn.
Yeah. They said the woman sustained minor injuries on her neck and leg before being transported to the hospital.
Oh.
It was a misunderstanding, Mingus said, while being placed in the back of a police vehicle after a reporter asked why he called the police. Mingus Reedus was charged with the criminal obstruction of breathing and assault. So it sounded like maybe he tried to choke her or something.
Mm-hmm. What kind of misunderstanding?
It's not his first bout with legal trouble.
Oh, no.
He previously was charged with misdemeanor assault following an alleged altercation with a 24-year-old woman. Oh, he got it tight. He liked to put his hands on women.
That's what that sound like.
September 2021. According to People, police reported the woman sustained an injury under her left eye. Damn.
You anger management issues.
Norman, you're going to have to stop doing so much of these video games and Walking Dead spinoffs and go be a father to your son because he needs some help.
Something happening. Like, this is not good, baby.
Yeah, Mingus got anger issues, man.
And possible women issues.
The woman in the earlier incident appeared drunk, and her group of friends swarmed him and his friends, he said. And then it was instinct. I was reacting to them swarming me and was afraid for my safety of the group.
But she got a left hook to the eye.
So I guess he had to swing on this woman. Now, of course, I think now look, with this white people news, so we could be wrong. I could be wrong, but is this motherfucker famous enough to get swarmed? He's Mingus Reedus. Who the fuck heard of him before today?
I told you who?
Who's like, Mingus Reedus, girl, move. Bitch, we got to get over there on that side of the street where Mingus at. I need some of that Mingus penis. That mingling. I don't like
Nobody was swimming for that.
I don't believe him.
I don't either.
Anyway, good luck to everyone involved.
Good luck to you all, and go get some help, baby.
Speaking of crime, Scott Wolf's wife, Kelly Wolf, arrested on electronic harassment charge amid post doxing actor and exposing daughter's text.
Damn.
Kelly Wolf was arrested in the late hours of Tuesday, August 26, on suspension of electronic communication harassment and electronic disclosure of personal identifying information. The Real World New Orleans star, 48, who is currently going through a contentious divorce with her husband, Scott Wolf, was detained at her rented home in Summit County, Utah. Well, at least it's not involving Dick Wolf, because that man is responsible for a lot of stuff that we can't cancel. She currently is being held in the Summit County Jail. A public information officer tells People, damn, she still hadn't been let out at that time. No formal charges have been filed at this point. She has yet to go before a judge, which means no bail has been set. It's unclear if she's obtained legal counsel. Electronic harassment, also referred to as cyber harassment or online harassment. So like if you dox somebody, like, hey, this where their house is, go fuck them up or whatever. This is her picture, which I'm not gonna, this picture is not helpful because she look like a motherfucker that'll dox somebody.
Yeah, you can't do that, dog.
She look like she's standing across the street from your house, writing your address down now.
You open up the front door, you be like, why are you here?
With her hands in her pocket like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, and then she'll slowly turn around and walk away, and you confused as shit. You be like, what happened?
7521 Bradbury Lane. You're going straight to Twitter now. You fucked with the wrong one.
Yes, you did.
So yeah, prior to being taken to jail, she had shared about her arrest on Instagram stories. The police are at my house to arrest me. I have no idea why. Deputy Norton said I must comply, and I will. I am not suicidal. They love that.
You have no idea why.
I'm no danger to anyone. I've done nothing. I'm so scared, so confused. Hey man, they love to say I'm not suicidal, but it just be like jaywalking. It's like, we don't think the cops, what? You're not an activist, motherfucker. You just a person that won't leave people alone.
Right.
Go to jail, work it out, come back. But it was her Instagram post that appeared to contribute to her arrest. Oh, the irony. Over the past few days, she had been sharing a series of increasingly confrontational posts aimed at doxing friends and family members, including Scott, 57, while also posting a stream of insults and allegations against him. Some of those posts have included communication with 3 minor children she shares with Scott.
What?
In addition to contributing to online harassment, those posts also appear to go against her latest temporary stipulated agreement between Kelly and Scott, signed by a Utah judge on Tuesday. The People reviewed the document. It's an update to a previous decision from July 15th, which was filed August 22nd, following the August 4th review hearing. It contains a social media and press gag order for Scott and Kelly to not post about each other. So she violated that.
Oh, yeah, because it was like, not trying to funny. It's sad, but you got to be like, don't post shit online. We're going to arrest y'all. Stop the bullshit so we can actually, do this properly without everything being open.
So she posted about their marriage. She couldn't post about their marriage, their children, or their divorce, or each other, and she did.
And she was like, I'm posting everything. And
she was doxing them.
And then you're going to have that time, I don't know why they arrested me. Yeah, you do. What, the bitch, what you lying?
They're also barred from making disparaging remarks about the other parent to the children, either verbally or in writing. And that's a picture of them. Man, he looked like Marty McFly from Back to the Future.
Don't he though?
That's a weird look. But anyway, they share sons Jackson and Miller and daughter Lucy. Those are some nice normal names. They were married for 21 years before they announced they were parting their ways in June. He filed for divorce June 10th. So there you go.
Yeah, and most of the time, it's a larger percentage of the time women file for the divorce. So for the man to take the initiative, I ain't trying to funny it was something else for her to be like, you know what? For him to be like,
Yeah, you hate to see it. But it's what the whites go through from time to time, and we root for them. David Beckham.
I know that's a soccer player.
Right?
I know who that is.
And he's married to Victoria Beckham. Used to be a Spice Girl.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna get that wrong. I'll say a model.
Well, maybe she was. I don't know. Anyway, he grabbed her butt in this news. He's got the whole world in the palm of his hand, along with his wife Victoria's shapely ass, while the two continue to sail around Europe on their yacht, doing rich people shit.
Yeah, you just sail around, just out in the water on your yacht.
They were all over each other on their private yacht with their kiddos, Romeo, Harper, and Cruz, who also brought along his squeeze, Jackie Apostle. Oh, that's a real last name. That sounds like a Marvel character. As you know, the Beckhams have been vacationing. No, I don't know. This is white people news. The Beckhams have been vacationing on their fancy boat all week off the Amalfi coast of Italy and having some real fun in the sweltering sun. In fact, the last time we caught up with them was just a few days ago when Cruz was snapped in a tight Speedo, shoving his package in Jackie's smiling face. Oh, the Beckhams, they have so much fun. But now he's grabbing butt cheeks in this picture here. So I guess that's the butt grab right there. And you know what? Good for them.
Good for them.
Then she, turn around and she giving the booty to some other cat. Nah, it ain't going down like that. I can't have it. That's only my booty. Nobody else's booty.
Nobody else's booty. I believe him. That's what Dad said to me when I just looked at it. All right, let's do some guess the race. I'll feel properly like my mood is lifted.
What time is it?
It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race. It's time to guess the race.
All right, guess the race. Go around the globe, find different articles, guess the race of the people involved. Karen plays, chat plays, everybody races. Let's go. Instagram scavenger hunt leads man to drive 106 miles per hour to car dealership so he could pocket a hidden $60.
What?
Yeah. Had the need for speed.
For $60?
Mm-hmm.
Don't they pay you more in a video game? At least it'd be $2,060.
The Florida Highway Patrol said in a probable cause affidavit, arrest affidavit, that a trooper was patrolling in the area of State Road 56 near Shops Lane in Wesley Chapel.
And you can tell that's in the middle of nowhere,
which is roughly 25 miles northeast of Tampa, when he spotted a speeding black sedan. He was allegedly traveling at 85 miles per hour. The trooper turned around, began pursuing the car, a Toyota Corolla. Dog, you doing that? You got up the 106 in the Corolla?
Woo!
Man, get this man a NASCAR something.
Right? Woo!
He approached the interstate.
Suspension on that thing was gone by the time
that shit was shaking.
Woo! You know that?
I know all them gauges is in the red.
You know, aerodynamics on that with shit.
Right.
He was holding that steering with his dear life. Everything was shaking.
The driver approached the intersection at a dangerously high speed, made a hard right turn, temporarily causing him to lose control and fishtail before again speeding off. Boy, he wanted that money bad. Woo! He got clocked at 106 miles per hour in a 55. The driver allegedly ran at least 2 red lights and showed a wanton disregard for the safety of persons and property in the area. Eventually, the driver turned on his hazard light, slowed down, pulled into a grassy ditch area. Trooper took out his gun, ordered the driver out of his car. So he was doing this while they was chasing him. They got the driver out, who they identified as 23-year-old Waniel Luque Cantillo. He told cops after his Miranda rights was read that he was speeding to Wesley Chapel BMW because someone had left behind $60 and the cash was up for grabs as part of a scavenger hunt on Instagram. He said he follows an account where the poster hides cash and the first person to find it can keep it. Child, you gonna go to jail because of... He said when he saw the cops, he got nervous and decided to flee. Cops arrested the defendant on charges of fleeing and eluding and reckless driving. Yeah, too fast, too reckless. And operating a vehicle at 100 miles per hour or more. He was taken to jail. He has since bonded out. All right, Karen, guess the race of Mr. Waniel Luque Cantillo.
I'm gonna go Latino.
All right, let's
but
check.
He is just as smart as the dude that drove his daddy car into the water.
Yeah, man.
Because that's something only a 20-something-year-old would think about. Like
the amount of risk,
$60.
The amount of risk you took for $60.
Right.
It must just be for the story. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, man, it's just for the story. Because that's crazy. Florida, fluorescent beige, Latino, rice rocketeer, fast and foolish, fuego, Latino. Florida, Georgia line, Latino, heat, arrested and then arrested again by ICE. No.
Oh,
no.
Oh, no.
Latino, he didn't get pew. I'm calling Border Patrol Latino. The correct answer is everybody said the same thing and you all got it right. Latino. That's such a young person crime.
Mm-hmm. It's very dumb.
What a dumb crime. Wow.
You be like, look, if I can't get there within the speed limit, baby, I ain't gonna get there.
Definitely gone.
Not for $60.
Right.
Shit, you can't get some people to go to work for $60.
Right. This one's on YouTube, so I think I have to go to a different app to get it so y'all can hear it. So give me 1 second here. Okay, y'all should be able to hear
Party
this.
at a senior apartment building in Detroit ends in gunfire. 4 people were shot, and there's a twist.
Yeah, one of those seniors actually tackled the alleged gunman, but he is not the one in jail. Fox 2's Charlie Langton joins us live in studio. This is a very bizarre-sounding case.
I'll tell you. All right, now y'all can hear that, right? In the chat, just thumbs up if you can. But I'm going to keep playing it because I assume y'all can.
Mm-hmm. Changes from day to day. I think I just had to redo the whole script because something just changed just a couple of minutes ago. Let me explain real quick what's going on here. Here's what we know for sure. Yes, last night at the Sheraton Plaza Senior Citizen Complex, it's on Jefferson, there was a shooting. 4 people were shot. They're in stable condition today, and that's a good thing. But police said originally that it was a loud party at a barbecue. That is not true. The residents that I talked to today, as well as the family members, say the shooting had to do with a love triangle at the senior complex. Just take a look. Detroit police originally said that the 4 people that were shot Monday night at the Sheraton Plaza Senior Citizen Apartments on Jefferson was due to a loud barbecue, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
Yeah, 6 years. I know everybody. I know what's going on.
Reginald knows a lot, and he was at the shooting Monday night. So what was the reason for the shooting?
Love triangle. He said he's going to kill him, and that's what he said he's going to do.
These are 60 and 7-year-old people.
Yeah.
A According to many residents, Reginald and the daughter of the love focus, the shooter was upset that Johnny, a 65-year-old woman, was dating a new man in a wheelchair and in his 70s. Monday night, the shooter, in his early 70s, took a gun and shot Johnny's new boyfriend and 2 others. And when the shooter was tackled to the ground, he dropped the gun, which was picked up by Johnny, who then shot the shooter in self-defense. You didn't go to that barbecue, did you?
No, I don't mess around.
Reginald, is this?
I just feel like everyone in this story is too old to be aiming guns at each other. And I do believe he accidentally shot the other 2 people, because I feel like he was holding in his hand was shaking like that dude from New Jack City that was like, a Dollar Tree, your soul belongs in hell, and he just pow pow pow. Oops, sorry, hold on.
Right?
My bad. Oh, I almost got it.
You can't see nobody.
Up in here?
Let me get my reading glasses and
let me get my shooting glasses.
Come downstairs. I'm gonna shoot everybody.
Right, sir.
But I wanted to see where the shooting took place, so Reginald took me to the back of the apartment complex where the barber.
Man, Reginald is messy. Reginald is all up in it. He telling the news, not even the police, not even court. He like, I'm telling the news here. Come on, I'll show you where they got shot. This is where they got shot.
He was supposed to have taken place. Guys, are you guys that rowdy?
No, it's grown folks over here. This senior citizens.
Yeah.
All right, this is where we supposed to retire.
Yeah.
We supposed to have a good time.
Yeah.
Drink our daiquiris.
So in total, 4 people were
Not
shot.
the daiquiris.
Listen, I don't know what
And the margaritas.
I don't know what Mabel doing to him out there, but it must be something to make you shoot up something that old. Y'all already supposed to be like preparing to move on from this plane.
All right.
And he like, I can't let this pussy go. I know that much.
She's like, this pussy's so good, I have to share my oxygen with him.
Right. She take them teeth off them gums, boy.
All are
You're in
in
trouble.
stable condition as of Tuesday. You afraid to go to these barbecues?
Yeah.
But that's not all.
Yes, sir.
Are there other love triangles in this place?
Well, it's a whole lot of things going on over there.
Ooh, this sounds like somebody that know the mess. He was like, I ain't sharing nobody else business, but
right.
y'all might be back here pretty soon.
You ain't heard it from me, okay?
A whole lot of things. I'm surprised it's the first time y'all came, right?
A lot more. Stay tuned, as they say in the business. All right, a couple of updates over here. The prosecutor has not weighed in. Now, listen, this is still a shooting, and you can't do that, whether it's loud music, a barbecue, or a love triangle. It doesn't matter what it is. You can't use your gun. So likely the prosecutor will weigh in. That has not happened before. So I do expect some criminal charges. All 4 people that were shot are in stable condition. They will survive.
So any
that's a good
self-defense in this or no?
Well, the police say that there is self-defense because of Johnny, the love interest here, shot her ex-boyfriend because the old boyfriend shot and wanted to shoot the new boyfriend.
Need a diagram. Need a diagram.
You do need a little diagram.
Yeah.
I had to figure that one out.
So we'll see what the prosecutor has to say about it,
We'll see what the prosecutor has to say. But right now, we had originally, Johnny, the love interest, was taken to jail, but she was released, though. No criminal charges for her.
Okay.
For now.
Okay.
Stay tuned, as they say.
Ain't no fool like an old fool. Here's what's crazy. So this is one of the things that happens on this show, guys. Y'all submit articles and stuff sometimes, and I normally have to vet them because as much as y'all want to participate in the show, y'all don't really understand the show. So in this case, they don't have a picture of the perpetrator. I do not know the race of the man who shot everybody.
Oh.
Now, that being said, we're still going to play Guess the Race, but I'm just saying, when you do this, guys, when you submit your own, please have a picture of the perp. How can we do Guess the Race? We don't even know who the fucking guy is. I don't know his race. I can make some pretty valid assumptions, but I don't have his picture to say he did it. I don't even think they said his name other than like Johnny or whatever. Anyway, free space, black. We're not even gonna play the game, guys. Come on, let's be honest. We black. Everyone gets that one. That was so. Everyone they interviewed was black. Everyone in this video is black except one news anchor and the white man who went out there on the scene. Okay. Yeah, someone said grandma throwing that thing in a circle. She walking that thing in a circle.
She ain't throwing.
Okay, she
She ain't
driving
trying
it.
to hurt no hips.
She driving it like it's cold, but it's warm enough.
Ain't that the truth?
Anyway, now we'll go to the bonus round.
That's hilarious.
Everybody gets a free one because what the fuck can I do with
As
that?
the oxygen tank turns. That's what's happened with that one.
I ain't racist. How can I be racist about anybody or anything in my life? How can I?
Call them niggas. Just call them niggas.
It's time to get
Gold teeth, gold chain wearing, fried chicken and biscuit eating, monkey ate baboon, big dive, fast running, high jumping, spear chucking, 360-degree basketball.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say, I guess Johnny fell in love, but he couldn't get up. All right, there we go. Granddad and county election chair drug grandkids Dairy Queen ice cream with cocaine and MDMA, which is Molly.
What?
A 66-year-old grandfather and local election board leader in North Carolina
What's happening in our state?
Was arrested after he allegedly attempted to drug his 2 young granddaughters by placing narcotics in their ice cream. James E. Yokley Jr. was taken into custody earlier this week and charged with 2 counts of felony contaminating food or drink with a controlled substance, felony child abuse, and felony possession of a Schedule I narcotic. Where do you even get those drugs to give to a child? That's crazy.
Yeah, and as an adult, I'm not sharing my shit with children.
Right.
They ain't gonna appreciate it.
Is this like the 2025 version of putting a little bit of alcohol or cough syrup in the kids' like juice so they go to sleep?
Rub their gums with alcohol.
Take this Molly and calm down. According to the news release by the Wilmington Police Department, an officer patrolling August 8th was flagged down by Yokley at a Sheetz gas station. He notified the officer that his 2 juvenile granddaughters had just found 2 hard objects in the ice cream they had recently purchased at Dairy Queen. Emergency medical personnel responded to the scene, evaluated 2 children, determined that neither juvenile had ingested any of the substances found in the ice cream. The 2 pills were collected. Preliminary field tests conducted indicated the pills were legal narcotics. The pills have since been sent to the state lab for further conclusive testing. In the initial test, the pills tested positive for cocaine and Molly. Despite his initial claims, investigators say they uncovered evidence allegedly showing that he was responsible for attempting to drug the children. So was he going to pass this off like a hoax,
or something? Because
the liberals are putting the drugs in the Dairy Queen,
right? Because the thing is, the employees are monitored. Like they got shit around them all of the time.
Well, also, random employees not giving away free drugs and cocaine to kids,
to children.
Like that, I worked hard, minimum wage for this cocaine,
and I want money. I don't want the candy the kids gonna try to exchange this with.
Well, no, they not even getting money. It's the kids aren't buying it. They're just getting it in their Blizzard or their ice cream.
Right.
That's even crazier.
That is, yeah.
Like there's not even.
I'm trying to make a profit here. The fuck is this?
Yeah, it's like
I'm the drug dealer.
Every 10th cone gets some cocaine.
Every 10th cone.
You want some sprinkles? You on there? You know what I'm saying? You need some sprinkles on there. The WPD and detectives were notified of an investigation. During the investigation, is determined by video footage that Yokley had been the one to place the 2 pills in both the victims. So they had him on tape doing it.
Yes, because he probably did it in the Dairy Queen.
Oh my God! He was transported to New Hanover County Detention Center for processing. What was the plan?
What was the plan?
I don't know what the plan, because he flagged the police down himself to be like, my kids found drugs in their ice cream. Can you help? To which I'm like, if your plan was to get away with drugging your kids, it seemed like you just be like, oh, that's weird. Throw those ice creams away. We'll get some more. I don't want to.
Oh, we'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, this is wow. Anyway, Yokley was appointed by State Auditor Dave Boliak to serve as the chair of the Surrey County Board of Elections. His term runs out in 2027. They both are, say it with me, Republicans. Yeah.
It sounds like this was a setup because it doesn't make any sense. And the reason why I figured out he did it in the restaurant, because you ran outside the restaurant. So it's like, well, the children was in there. So at no period of time did the children come out. So you did something in the restaurant. I was like, bitch, we got you on camera.
I just picture him trying to drug his kids, grandkids. The kids finding it. That's already part one of the plan that went wrong.
Yeah.
Then the employees are like, yeah, how would drugs get in their ice cream? I didn't do it. And then he's like, well, I didn't do it. I'm going to call the police. And it's like, the police right outside. Go get him. And he's like, well, we should probably just, he looks busy. He probably already got, no, you said if someone tried to drug my granddaughter, I go get him.
I would be very upset.
I work here and you saying it's me. You need to go get them. I'll go get them myself. No, I'll go get them. I'll get them.
You know what? Yeah, as an employee, I'd be like, oh, you want me to call the cops and send them over here? I'm not going to jail for some shit I didn't do.
Then when he ran up on the cop, I bet he was like, hey, officer, hey, it's probably no big deal. And you probably like
probably no big deal. You got other things you can be
going
doing
about your day. I'm sure you got plenty of things. Like, no, I got plenty of time. Actually, I was just about to get some Dairy Queen. Yeah, but I mean, listen, hey, I work for the Board of Elections. Okay, Republican, you know what I'm saying? Blue Lives Matter. I'm on your side. Anyway, neither here nor there, no pressure, no need to check on it for real. But
no need to take it seriously.
My grandkids like found some hard stuff in their ice cream or something. They're just, kid. You know what? No, this is no bother. Let me just go ahead and I just wanted to say I talked to you. And then the people at Dairy Queen was like, no, come on inside. Come on in. Come look at this. They need some help.
We got the footage right here, officer.
You want to see the tapes?
They're yelling out across the street. We already got the tapes for you, officer.
Oh my God.
He was in like, damn, what the
This is what happened when you don't elect state board of election people. They just get appointed and they're not appointed by like the governor anymore. The state board of elections.
The governor used to do this shit, right?
I think so. The state board of elections and Surrey County board of elections are aware of the charges against Mr. Yokley, and the chair of the Surrey County board of elections. We will continue to collect information about the situation and we'll provide support. They're gonna wait to see if this shit blows over and be like, well, glad we got to the bottom of not doing anything. Anyway, time to rig the next election. Karen gets the race of Mr. James Yokley Jr.
Oh, right. Yeah. That whole thing, they just trying to wait this out.
Right. So yeah, I don't know if there's anything else creepier going on, but I'd also think that, like, because I already saw people being like, oh, he was gonna do something to those girls, applying some sort of like sexual assault stuff. Molly and cocaine, that's a weird combination.
Right?
I don't know what the fuck this guy was doing. I know he'd never see my child again if I was his kid. Ordered white girl a la mode with sprinkles, pasted paw, white, just a good old boy. White. The correct answer is, you guys got it correct. He was white. I would also.
Oh, he did that shit.
If I was his fucking kid and you did this to my kid, I would be so disturbed because a big part of this is I don't know what the fuck you were thinking.
Right. Like you're right. You have my children in your safety and you're not doing what you're supposed to do.
It's not, no. It's worse than not doing what you're supposed to do, Karen. That's really, really minimizing it. What was the plan if you didn't get caught?
Right. What was going to happen to my children?
Why would you do this?
What kind of abuse were you about to put on my kids?
Yeah, there's no excuse for this. So yeah, it's just fucking disgusting, man. I really, like I said, the things I'd have to do to this man, granddaddy or not. Because I can't let it stand, bro.
Yeah, regardless of what happened, I think me and the kids won't be going to see Papa no more.
Yeah, what you did is best case scenario is I just don't see your ass ever again for the rest of life. Because, buddy, let me tell you something. All right, sword ratchetness time. Let's get to that. All right, Lawton man arrested for alleged sword
A
attack.
Lawton man was arrested this week after police say he attacked another person with a sword.
James LeVay is charged with one count of assault with a dangerous weapon. According to court documents, on Thursday he was seen chasing another man around and swinging a sword at his back. When police arrived on scene, he reportedly threw down the sword and put his hands up.
Oh, we covered this. I guess we didn't have the video.
Okay.
Damn, he like,
woo, somebody gave him a black eye.
Yeah, maybe he was trying to get revenge.
Investigators say the incident stemmed from an argument over dishes.
Yeah,
LeVay
we
is
covered
being
this.
held on a 20
over dishes. Like, I ain't doing no more dishes. All right, let's see if I can find another one that we haven't covered.
Okay.
Let's see. Pair facing jail over horrific machete attack. My dad sent this one in. Let's see. 2 men are facing jail terms after carrying out a horrific machete attack in broad daylight. A man was attacked on Barcroft Road, Wolverhampton, during the afternoon of February 13th and left with life-changing injuries. That's something you don't hear. They say life-threatening, whatever. Never seen life-changing is such a much more accurate description.
Yes, because your life is not going to be the same.
They be like non-life-threatening. I'm like, yeah, but if I might not die, but you definitely fucked me up forever.
Ooh, these pics. What is happening?
Yeah. At Wolverhampton Crown Court, 27, Jasdeep Singh, 21, was found guilty of conspiring to commit grievous bodily harm. And at earlier hearing, 19-year-old Faisal Hussain pleaded guilty to the same offense. They are due to be sentenced October 31st. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did that shit.
Yeah, they look guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, they don't say why. Just that was in broad daylight, no justification for such extreme violence, So there you go. All right, y'all, listen, I'm taking tomorrow off. I don't give a fuck what Karen try to do. It's my anniversary, and I'm going to be celebrating it, even if I have to do it by myself.
I'll be celebrating with you. It's going to
the
be
Blackout
me and
Tips
you,
Day.
buddy.
You guys share. I'm not joking. Tag us. You can't annoy us tomorrow. Tag us. Send us pictures. We already got somebody that emailed a picture of them wearing their shirt. We're gonna post it all on social media. So unless you're not cool with us posting it, then obviously don't send it. But we're gonna share and retweet and have a great celebration of just life and love and the Blackout Tips tomorrow for the Blackout Tips Day. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey, for being a part of this podcast, for going up for us where y'all go up for us, for people that have written about us, shared about us, interviewed us, hosted us, flew us out, all that stuff that happened from just people talking in their spare bedroom. It's been an amazing journey so far, and let's keep this thing going. All right, y'all, until next time, I love you.
I love you too.
Mwah. Bye, everybody.